You might want to think about dropping some of that craft you're carrying.
Sweet.
Wonder how many generations lived in here before they opened up the vault and left. Bet they were sorry when they got outside. Vault's nice and safe.
Need to scrape up some caps for the memory den. Go back to that time on the south side after the big score.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't...
Nice.
Back! Get this door open! You gotta hack that terminal to open up this door.
Valentine, nice friends you got here.
Perfect. Nick.
You gonna talk? Why'd you risk everything to find me? I'm just a private eye.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. Until they
Hey,
found
partner.
this place. Don't know what happened.
Let's
to
see what you
the
have.
business owners, but
Here you go.
Happy around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout. Hold up. I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner.
You try and
Why
elect
does
the
that
whole
take so
Commonwealth to
fucking
kill
long,
something.
huh? Hey, Dino!
Hey. Yes.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost. There we go. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Oh, I'll find you.
That's it.
Have at it. I
Someone's
never
got a
liked
beat on
messing with
us.
this technical crap.
Disappearing act ain't fooling me.
You and Valentine are
How's it feel getting your arse kicked by a girl?
You ready to die, asshole?
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Yes.
Reading that now. Really?
Where'd you go?
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
There you are. Got it? That's one way to get the coolant pumping. You playing hide and seek?
Lock and load. Incoming.
hiding. Well, feed my fofo.
Got it.
Yeah, run and don't come back. The hell?
Whew, I gotta loosen up. I got the fidgets.
a minute. Guess it was nothing after all.
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
Someone's gotta beat.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you.
Might want to think about
Dangerous.
dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Hey, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs.
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny, where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men, now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
You smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down. Get lost.
Better get out of here, fast.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Just what are you, Nick?
You really don't know? I'm a synth. Synthetic man. All the parts, minus a few red blood cells. I got built, I got old, I got tossed. Then I opened up that little agency in Diamond City, and turns out people have plenty of problems to solve. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer, and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me. traveling in the Commonwealth as long as I have, you learn a few things. These old buildings and alleyways give you...
Can't open it from this end.
What the hell was that?
Goes both ways. Always keep your eyes out and your head on a swivel. Things can go from calm to deadly. Diamond City is as close to safe as you can get in these parts. Security keeps the perimeter under control, but it's always a struggle. I don't think we're alone.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to...
There?
Huh? What's that? Gonna be a good...
If we're looking for some action, I'm betting we'll find it here.
Is the Institute spying on your home? Read the public. Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cams.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Maybe I should just...
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition. Nuts? You wouldn't last an hour. I'll take my chances on this side of the Green Garden.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. Every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
Hey, Valentine.
Sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Yes.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Been meaning to Earl stays to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive.
Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any quiet
The
passion.
Marty Bullfinch case. Marty
that
was
leave
Nick's
us?
partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help afterwards.
Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My wife was... She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed,
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
That was, Wynonie Harris.
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Huh. Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Have a minute? Got something on my mind.
From our sponsors. Diamond City Surplus. Now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to...
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder. If there's anything I learned in the combat zone, it was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
What exactly do you think I'm expecting in return?
Who knows? Doing your laundry, taking a bullet for you, hauling your gear. What's the difference? I don't think I'm getting through to you. Let me explain what I mean, then maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss, but I called it home. I was making a few caps, had me own bed to sleep in, and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
Don't be ridiculous. I already got what I was expecting from Tommy.
Yeah, sure. But how long until you decide that he didn't give you enough? That's what I'm wondering. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Got it.
Let's take a
See,
look around.
now you're just showing off.
Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Let's see what we've got.
Nothing here.
Crap, nothing but
Check
crap.
out that desk. I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. A switch, a button. Well,
Smell the cigars?
that's one way to
It's
hide a
him.
room.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though. The silent routine isn't getting us anywhere. You gonna talk? Get hit in the head? I can relate.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him, or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Hey,
Ready to head back out?
that depends. How are you feeling?
I dunno. feeling kinda useless sitting here with me thumb up me arse. So, are you ready to get this show on the road?
Not now.
Well, make up your mind.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
Hey, dog meat. Did I ever tell you about the San Francisco sunlights I found at University Point? Kellogg gets around.
Somebody please help! She's hurt!
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail. You building a collection?
San Francisco Sunlights.
I'm telling you.
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
Second to none.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Clear. Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
bloody bandages. Dogmeat can
Telling
track
you,
this.
That nose is second to none.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Welcome to your last. Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Halt! This area is under martial law by order of Provisional Governor Graham. Chinese infiltrators are known to be operating in this area. Please provide proof of your identity. Be advised that I am authorized to use deadly force if you fail to comply.
Go fuck yourself, you crazy robot.
Analyzing. American colloquialism confirmed. Probability of use by Chinese infiltrator, 0.3%. Thank you. Report any suspected communist to the proper authorities immediately. Have a nice day.
All right, Dogmeat's found something. You know the drill.
A decoy, huh? Clever.
Critical signs. Alert.
Damn.
Critical signs.
Hell of a party happened here.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associates.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further. Anything I can lug for you?
I've heard red scorpion poison can heal some infections, but I can't. For me. Just makes me more sick. Couldn't sell that.
Getting close. I feel it. Look around. Your funeral. Not that it's an option. You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word. away with machines.
Yes.
Someone.
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
Ever notice how muties never shut up about how superior they are? Makes killing them rewarding. Who's superior now that you're dead, mutie?
No accounting for taste.
Lost the scent, boy? Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break. Thanks. I needed a little tune-up.
Hey.
You think they're gone for good? Yeah, we'll snoop them out.
Come on. Is that all you got?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Your termination is inevitable.
Oh, move here.
Done and done.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that to bring me down. Heads up. Incoming.
hostile. You're in for it now. That it? Seems they skipped town.
Nice.
It's loot time. Fucking simp.
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable. Where did you go? Engaging hostile life form.
Walk away.
Please stand still. Gone. I know you are still there.
5 down.
Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination required.
Hate to put you down.
Stealth capabilities fascinating. Here my target has disappeared. They were wise, complete.
A bomb could go off in this place and no one would be the wiser.
chained on the other side.
movement detected. Curious.
Yes.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration. You must be terminated. Combat initiated.
Make them like they used to. Tell me we don't need to find something in here. That may take a while.
Initiate
Heads up.
directive, Sigma Omicron. Project Pillow.
That's it.
Going up. Going down.
Is someone present?
Got it.
Keep your guard up. He might try to ambush us. We'll be taking that.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Hi.
Valentine should be able to help find the guy I'm after. I don't really trust him, but he's the best chance I've got.
What's on your mind?
Scrap's a new thing for me. I only started selling it a little while ago. I still have a lot to learn about the trade.
Nice.
Lock and load.
Not that it's an option.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Hello? Possibly.
Some folks never. What's that?
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
That's 15.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Heads up. Incoming. Ah!
That's the last of them.
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile. Stealth capabilities. Fascinating. Kellogg has ordered your termination.
Hell yeah.
Is someone present?
An old military
detected.
fort.
Curious.
Bad place to operate from. Plenty of security.
Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you cannot possibly comprehend.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
That is 20.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option.
Got him! Thought we were getting along.
Perfect.
Battles are won with fists.
You're listening
Wars
to
with wits.
Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. Next, we'll play some Cole Porter. The song is called Anything Else.
Yes. Sweet. That's it.
We survived this. I owe you a stiff drink.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down. Let's talk.
If you don't kill Kellogg, I will. Fucker needs to die.
Nice.
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Shot my wife. Took my son. You're a dead man.
Your wife. That was a regrettable accident. Still, this world, this life, you've seen it. Pain, suffering. Death is its only escape. Don't worry. Sean's fine. Maybe a little older than you expected, huh? But I can't give him to you, because he ain't here.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Question is, are you?
as solid as I thought.
Good riddance, you fucking asshole.
All this tech. You were barely
What
human.
else? We should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide. There's still someone alive under all that gear?
Excellent.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
Hey, Valentine.
We know where your son is, but even I don't know how to find the Institute. And they built me.
You don't know anything, Nick?
Look at me. I'm trash. They threw me in the junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. Didn't exactly leave me the house keys. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Going up. Roof access.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Deep into that dark clearing, long I stood there, wondering, feeling.
Wow. That is the most impressive thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of things.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now.
well. Nicky Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, hard luck, run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours.
Nat.
Read the paper,
What's the
mister.
story?
Trust me.
What, comment? Hello? Anyone home? You're standing there with your jaw hanging out. Say something.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But, well, we both know that angle is cut off.
Yeah. Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Goodneighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari. The mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Romari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Omari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. You gotta do... What's that for?
Hey.
Just let me know. Let's do it.
Heads up.
Where? Or two.
You see that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
Nothing to see here.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Boston's not so bad out here on the fringes, but fuck me, there's nothing but muties, raiders, and gunners further in. And the occasional Deathclaw or Yaguai, if you can believe it.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it? On it. On it.
Hey, Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're secretive. Ultra paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high-tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
They're a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting the Commonwealth from things like the Institute. Things that make people afraid. But, they're not around anymore. A lot of, petty infighting. People lost faith and, well, you can't have a volunteer army without volunteers. Last I heard, the only remaining group of them was making their way to Concord.
We should get going.
All right. Anything I can do? You just say the word.